Hi, I'm Ali, and in today's video, I thought I would share with you some great facial massage exercises for glowing skin. We're going to do some great massages to really help with skin glow, to help move toxins and waste within the lymph, and also finishing off with the all-important lymphatic drainage at the end, so we can release all the toxins and waste we've moved within the facial and the neck area. Hi, I'm Ali, and I've been a facialist for the last 7 years, and I'm really passionate to help you with your skin journey. Now, if you have any skin challenges at the moment, please leave a comment down below of what you would like me to share with you to really help you. So first things first, I like to start off with clean skin, and I'm using a little bit of facial oil here. So I've got some rosehip oil here. I quite like to use natural and organic at all as well, if preferably. Now, you can use a face cream, but I do tend to find that having a facial oil, you end up with a better slip and glide, if you like. So just into the fingers, getting it nice and warm, and then just gently applying all along the facial and the neck area. So where our collarbone is, just above, we have some indentations. So I'm taking my fingers first, and I'm just going to give those a few gentle presses just to get the lymphatics going. And then with our fingers here, we have our SEM muscle here. And what we're going to do, we're going to come from the ear all the way down to the collarbone. And we're just gently going to be pressing this muscle. This is a very strong muscle, and we want to release any tension as well within this area. So really pressing into that muscle from the ear all the way down. And then on the other side again, from the ear, and you should be able to see it coming all the way along from the ear, just gently, well, light to medium touch, really getting into that muscle there. May go a little bit pink on the skin, that's fine, it's blood flow going to the surface of the skin. And really just get in there. And if you feel tender, tight spots, you can just go in there a little bit deeper. Really getting in there, down to the collarbone. And then from the chin, we're just going to place our thumbs under the chin, fingers above, and I'm just gently moving my thumbs in an outwards motion towards the chin area, to the top of the chin, really helping with that chin. And then with thumbs placed under the chin, fingers above, you can just gently glide along the jawline here. Again, we have plenty of lymph nodes in this area, so moving all toxins and waste along. All the way to the ear. And then with the flat of the hand, because we have more surface area, from the collarbone, we're just lifting upwards towards the chin and the jawline, gliding under the jawline to the back of the ear, and then down that SEM muscle again, down to the collarbone. Let's do this 3 times. Again, really helping with the neck, releasing tension, and on the other side. And if you like, you can take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth to really help with blood flow and circulation to the neck and the head area. And gently release. So now we're going to place our hands where are either side of our nostrils here, and we're just gently going to massage this little indentation. And we hold a lot of tension in this area. This can be where our smile lines can start and to develop. So we just want to release any tension, nice gentle massage, and then just massage in the other direction. And then thumbs under the chin, fingers above, and just gently gliding under the chin and under the jawline at the same time. This is fairly light. And then with our fingers from the jawline, lifting up and then under the chin towards the ears. helping with the lower part of the face. So now I'm going to take my hands, my fingers, into a V shape, just gently gliding along the cheekbone and lower part of the face here. You can do these massage exercises, as I say, for skin glow, glowing skin, once or twice a day, obviously depending how much time you have. And if there's an extra area you feel like you need a bit of extra work on, feel free to pause the video and just work on that area for a little bit longer. So now with our fingers, I'm placing it onto our mouth. We're just gently going to tap on the chin, cheek one way and then on the other. And release, and then again on the other side. Now let's work on the eye area. So I'm taking my fingers onto the bridge of my nose and then taking my ring finger, because we have a lighter touch with the ring finger, and I'm just gently gliding under the eye towards the temple. This is a feather-light touch. And again, we're also moving toxins and waste within the lymph in this area here, where sometimes we can get a bit of a build-up. And on the other side with the ring finger, and also whatever products we've placed, as aka the facial oil, is going to penetrate in even better and deeper. So I always feel like you're almost like double bubbling in a way, helping those fine lines and wrinkles as well as glowing skin. And then with the fingers, I'm just gently gliding in an upwards motion from between the eyes towards the hairline. And then if you can just take your fingers here and just work horizontally, working against any of those lines between the eyes. If you like, you can just take it to a slight angle as well. And on the other side, you can do another slight angle. And then back to horizontal. And then just gliding upwards. And then slowly work all along from the eyebrow towards the hairline. And then to the other side. Releasing all tension in the head as well and the face. You don't want to be scrunching up. And then placing the hands onto our forehead now. We're just gently gliding along, feather-light touch. And what we're doing here, again, we're moving toxins and waste within the lymph to really help with glowing skin. And then under the eyes with the ring finger. And then the cheekbones. Thumb placed under the chin, fingers above, and just very gently glide lower parts of the face. And then with our flat of our hand from our collarbone, lifting up towards the chin, and then making a scissor-like shape and working all the way along that jawline where we have plenty of lymph nodes to the ear. And then once we come to the ear, you want some fingers in front and behind the ear, just very gently glide down. And then down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. And then on the other side, flat of the hand towards the jawline and the chin area, making a scissor-like shape, gliding all the way along the jawline where we have plenty of lymph nodes, and then fingers in front and behind the ear. And then just gently glide down either side of the ear, and then down the big SCM muscle down to the collarbone. And then taking the fingers from behind the ear, we're now just gliding, we're just massaging round circular motions all along the occipital bone. So basically the bottom of the head, the top of the neck. And if you feel a little extra point, just give it a little extra massage out. So if you feel a little bit of tension there. And then again, when the fingers are touching, just glide down that big SCM muscle either side of the neck, feather-like touch. Always want to swallow when you're doing this. You can literally feel things moving around. And then from the chin all the way down where our collarbone is, just above we have those indentations, literally our starting point, and how I always like to finish off with. So just above, if you can just give those a few gentle presses, and this will release all the toxins and waste into the body, ready for elimination. And now you should have some really nice glowing skin. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will leave another video here. Again, please comment down below, tell me where you're from, and if you have any skin concerns or any facial massage, lymphatic drainage or fascia work you'd like me to share with you. And please consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Okay, bye.